Welcome back to the channel, boys. Welcome back. So today's video, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the invisible pressures of being a man, especially in 2026. I feel like this is a topic that a lot of women just don't understand, and we're going to give it to you guys from the men's perspective. A lot of men, we have this invisible pressure to always be dependable, right? From everyone in society, including our friends, our family, our co-workers. And this is the thing that a lot of women just don't realize and understand. They think that our life is just so easy because we're strong, right? But they don't realize all the work that we have to put in to become strong. They don't realize all of the work that we have to put in to become mentally tough and resilient and keep forging the path even when it doesn't look promising, right? So I think a lot of men are frustrated because women just don't understand, the uphill battle that we have to constantly go through and navigate every single day, right? So when you really break everything down, women just don't understand the male struggle in any regard. If you're short, it's your fault. If you're weak, it's your fault. If you are not charismatic or charming, it's also your fault. If you don't have a good job, it's your fault. If you are not athletic, your fault. If you don't know how to save or budget money, your fault. Women don't care. Society doesn't care. All they care about is, if there's a crisis, who can I call, right? A perfect example is women saying that they're strong and independent. We're all for it. Go ahead, go be you. The thing is, when a woman decides to be strong and independent, everyone claps for her and praises her. And the reality is, women are strong and independent because they have a job and provide for themselves. That's it. For a man to be strong, he has to have a job, provide for himself, be mentally tough, and also be dependable for others. Meaning, even if you're a single man and you're strong and independent as well, your family is relying on you. If someone is moving, they're going to call a man. Every single woman that is strong and independent, that lives in a nice apartment, called a man, called a moving company to help move her stuff. These are the invisible things that women don't realize men are doing, just because there's money in between the buffer. If men weren't available to help move your furniture, you wouldn't have that place. If men weren't building these apartments and these homes, you wouldn't have somewhere to live. If there's a power outage, a man is coming to fix your power. If your washing machine breaks, a man is coming to fix that. If your plumbing is down, a man is coming to fix that, right? And if you are a man, you understand that. You understand that, which is why you treat everyone with respect, because you understand that you need that plumber if you yourself don't know how to fix it. You understand that if your roof is messed up, you need to call someone because you might not have the skills to fix it. Or you can hop on Google or YouTube and learn how to do it yourself, right? This is what women expect of us in return, right? I'm sure you guys have a lot of experiences where you didn't know how to do something, right? And you still went and tried to do it anyway. Whether it was Google, YouTube, ChatGPT, you tried to figure out a way because you knew that there was a silent pressure to get it done and be someone that people can rely on, right? People in your family rely on you, right? Here's a perfect example. I was just driving home and I just really started thinking, man, I gotta make some more money. I have to make more money. Not for me, but to retire my dad, because my dad is almost 60 years old, right? A woman would never, or at least I'm not gonna say this, I've never encountered a woman who told me, I need to make more money so I can retire my parents. I need to make more money so I can buy my parents a house. No, this is how men think and operate. I need to make more money so I can take you on nicer dates. I need to make more money so I can take you on vacation. I need to make more money so I can save up for this ring and propose to you. I need to save more money so I can get a nicer car that's more reliable in case we have a family, right? Women don't operate this way. They think, I'm gonna do what's best for me and you're gonna fill in the gap. And what's best for me is, I don't really feel like spending money on this, so you should buy it. Because they care about their feelings. Now, don't get me wrong, there are women who love to contribute and put up their part. but for the most part, they're coming to the table already with expectations that you need to be reliable, you need to be consistent, you need to be strong, and you need to be basically already made without anything to work on. But that's just not how life works. We're constantly changing and we're constantly getting better and adapting. And that's one of the most frustrating things, that as a person, right? Let's leave the men and women out of this. Everyone is on a journey, learning, growing, trying to become their best selves. And women are allowed grace to do that. And men are not. If you're not your best self the day you meet her, you're getting X'd out. You're not making the cut. If you look promising, you've moved from invisible to now you're considered by women. That is not the same playing field as a woman. A woman is already considered when we meet her, right? We might even look for ways what's the word I'm looking for? We might even look for ways to qualify her, even if she doesn't have 100% of the things we don't want. And now go to some of your female friends. The first thing they think about doing, at least in my experience, is disqualifying a guy. He's this, and this, but he doesn't have this, right? For men, it's funny because we look at it as, she doesn't have this, but she has this, and this. So I could work with this, because we understand that nobody's perfect and no one's going to be at 100%, because that's just how humans are. We're constantly changing and trying to get better. So we understand that process, because from a time that we're a kid, we understand that we have to rely on people, and then slowly throughout that course, people start to rely on us. Our friends rely on us, right? Let's say you get into an altercation with someone, right? You're gonna go call your friend that's a male who you think can figure this out and solve this for you, right? Whether it's a physical altercation, right? Whether it's a mental problem that you're running into in regards to money or moving, or a friendship dynamic, right? You're gonna go to a man. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna go to another man to give you that insight so you can learn how to become a better man. And what do women do? They also go to men. So they don't even realize that the answers that they're looking for them through some sort of male guidance, and they just refuse to acknowledge it because there's a buffer in between it, right? There's a buffer of, I'm going to pay money so a man can do this. I'm going to outsource this so a man can do this, so I'm strong and independent. And we're just like, okay, we got that part. You're strong and independent, but remove the strength and the independence, you're still relying on a man. Because when you don't have the money, what's the first thing you do? You try to go get a relationship so that way you can benefit from the labor of a man. Now, don't get me wrong. There's men who also benefit from the labor of women. But one of the overarching, more frustrating things in this dynamic in 2026 is that women just refuse to acknowledge it. So we're just kind of like, are you just not going to acknowledge the fact that you're relying on me for so many things, and I'm literally relying on you to just be nice to me? Be nice to me and be respectful and be cordial. And you have such a long list of requirements from me that you don't even realize are requirements, because you've been brainwashed into thinking that this is normal for so long. Like, think about it. There's videos right now of women comparing things that a man should do for them that their dad does for them, which is crazy, because your dad loves you. Your dad was with your mother, and this is why he does this to you, because he's serving you as his child that he saw be born and created, and his role is to guide and protect you because he loves you. I don't know you. I just met you, and you are placing the same expectation of your dad on me. But in the reverse, I can't expect anything from you. If you want to be strong and independent, I'm getting in your way, right? I'm controlling you. If you want to be a stay-at-home wife, I'm also oppressing you. If you want to do both, it's because somehow I'm not enough. So it's just like, we can't win, and we're just like spinning our wheels, going crazy, trying to figure out, yo, how do we get here? How do we get here to the point where we have two people who are working, have more than enough resources to live comfortably, and women are still saying, well, I just don't feel like this is my responsibility. I'm going to continue to work, and you should be on the hook for everything. And men are waking up, and we're just kind of like, Okay, so basically what you're telling me is you want to be in this relationship for free, not contribute or barely contribute, and in the end that it dissolves, you get to walk away with your money saved up and just jump on to the next guy. And guys are waking up like, nah, I'm not doing this. Like, me and my friends, I don't even go 50-50. Like, I don't even date anymore because I'm just like, even 50-50 is a loss. Women treat it as a loss. And men are like, this is best case scenario, but like it still doesn't feel romantic. So it's like that element of dating is gone anyway. So yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what y'all think. Is it, are they aware? Are they just playing dumb? Or do you think that they generally have no idea of the things that we have to go through? Like, we have to face rejection, we have to keep going, we have to get a good job and then get a better one. Like, they don't realize all of these things take time. They take time, which is why, funny enough, they go and date older guys, right? I can go date a 20-something-year-old right now. And the reason why is because she knows that I've had the time to go make more money. But they still don't acknowledge it once they benefit from it. They're just kind of like, well, you should have money. This is how the world works. And we're like, no, that's not how this works. Every single man that you see around you is fighting for the same thing I'm fighting for more money, for more access to things, to have better experiences. And we're competing with each other. I go to a job interview, he goes to a job interview. I have to put my best foot forward, he has to put his best foot forward. May the best man win. And we understand that. It's all competition. And women, you talk to a woman and she's just kind of like, oh, that means you're not good enough. That means you're not smart enough. And you're like, I don't think you realize this. The level of competition between us is crazy. This is like literally like you trying out for the Lakers next to LeBron James. Like, some people are just gifted and some people have to work extremely hard. And there's people in the NBA right now who worked extremely hard, who are #1 for many years. And even in the NBA, they're like, meh, because there's other people who are just gifted and they continue to outperform and outwork everyone else. No one cares about that. They just care about the end result. He makes $40 million a season, you make 5. That means you're not good enough. You're dumb, you're stupid, you're not trying hard enough. And they just don't realize that this is secret pressure that everyone is putting on us because a lot of people are relying on us. Yeah, man, that's all I got for you guys today. So y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all think that women understand these things? Do y'all think that women just don't care? Or do you think that they just live in their own world where there is no competition and you either got it or you don't, and that's the only thing that they care about because they're so busy fighting their own battles? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here, I appreciate the like and I appreciate if you subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.